So you want to create icons for your game, but you have no idea how to use Photoshop, a photo editor, really anything to make them. So you decide to go to AI and you ask AI to create you an icon, but it comes out looking like this. That's why in this video, I will show you exactly how you can use AI to create perfect in-game icons just like this. Now, the first thing you want to do is open up Google and look up chatgpt.com. And this is free, but the photo generation for free is limited. So you got to be really careful with your prompt. This is what we're going to be using to actually generate our icons because GPT Image 2, the new image generator for ChatGPT, is actually perfect and can generate actual good icons for your game. Here's literally where I actually made my icons, so you can see that I'm not lying and it actually makes good icons. So when I go about actually creating these icons using AI, I like to use this prompting framework that I created that literally outputs a perfect icon or really anything that you use an AI image generator for your game perfectly. So before we actually hop into telling it to do stuff and make us images, we need to look at a framework that you need to use and that I use to make it actually generate the icons that you want and not some straight AI slop. So this actual framework that I use is something that I like to call EGO, which simply just means example, analyze, goal, and output, which I kind of just made up on the spot, to be honest, but this is literally the exact framework that I use when I prompt AI to make me any image to do with my Roblox game. So starting out with the example right here, it's literally just feeding the AI an example of the image that you want it to make, or icon in this case, which is basically just looking up on Google Roblox icons and then going to images and literally just taking a screenshot of whatever icon that you want to replicate in a way that matches your game style. So for example, for this one, we'll go cache, I guess. Then we'll go to ChatGPT and feed it our example image, and then it'll be able to look at that. So with this example, the reason that we're giving it this, even though it's blurry as fuck, it'll be able to analyze it, is that we literally want to tell it to analyze every single little detail about this Roblox icon, and we want to say to figure out why it works so well as an icon. This is literally just telling it to look at every single aspect of this image, even though it's so blurry, it'll still be able to tell and think why it's so good. And then you know what? We can even add a portion that says also research Roblox icons and look at the ones in winning games and see why they use those icons and the skills that make them. So this is actually moving into our next thing, which is analyze, which is what we just did, where we told AI to literally research and analyze this image and then research Roblox icons in winning games to see why they're actually so good. This is literally all we need for the first prompt before we actually start telling it to generate images, and this is the base that it's going to use every time it generates your icon. So when it's going through it, it'll tell you everything it's doing. It's going to be inspecting the dimensions, colors, everything of this. It's going to research all of these different sources. It's going to go through all of these, look at different icons, see why they're so good, and then it's literally just going to feed you a shit ton of data on everything, how to recreate it, how to do everything with it. It's going to feed you all of this information that really doesn't matter to you. So after it's done throwing up all of this information that doesn't matter to you, we're going to want to move on to the goal section, which is you literally telling AI what you're going to use it for and what your game is going to be about. So what could be a good game that we could say? Let's say we're making a sailing simulator and our game is about basically just sailing. Then we'll just add, so my UI icons have to match that vibe. This is literally just telling it the goal and what we're basically using these icons for in our game. Then we'll finally move on to the output, which is where you literally tell it exactly what you want it to make. There is no like secret method, secret anything, secret like keyword you have to say. You just tell it exactly what you want it to be. So for example, we'll say I need an icon to resemble cache using the terms you just said. sure it has that nice stroke and that it looks like it was made by a human in Photoshop. Not It's not insanely detailed, but still looks like a good UI designer. So this is literally just the base prompt that we want. You can get so much more detailed than this, but for now, we'll just say this and see what it generates. So after a few minutes, this is what it generated. And now I know you're probably thinking it's not the best, even though actually this looks pretty good and you could honestly probably use it in your game. This is where you can make iterations if you want. So for example, you can tell it to remove this freaking sailing icon or add anything you want, or make the stack bigger, less big, make it like a money bag, for example. Really anything. Just make sure you tell it as well what you don't want to change. I mean, honestly, this isn't that bad, so I'll probably just stay with this if it's for a sailing game, which for a sailing game, you'd probably want to use coins instead. So it would have been probably better to use like maybe this coin right here as an example and then make a coin based off of it, because I actually use that exact same thing for another game I'm making right now. I'll put the image on screen right now. But after this, I mean, really all we can do now is download it and take it into Photoshop and just quickly adjust a few things. You don't actually really need Photoshop for this. You can just go on Google and search up background remover. But right now, all we want to do is go down here and click remove background. So it's a PNG icon and it doesn't have that white background around it. And then we want to go to this magic wand right here and just hold shift and select this. So it selects this stroke, since honestly the stroke is blue right now. So I don't know why it gave it like that, but it's whatever, because we can just go like this, go to our paint bucket tool, make sure the color is black, then right click. Actually, it's already rasterized. Then we can literally just wait a minute, forgot. Click this, then fill it in, and the stroke will be black. We can also make the stroke thicker, since honestly for an icon, this is not that thick of stroke yet. So we can just make it like, I don't know, like 24, I guess. Yeah, this is actually pretty good. So now that's thicker. That honestly fixed how it looked a lot. And I honestly think that this is pretty good for an icon, and you can actually use this in a game, except for this little bit that could probably just be fixed with this. Yeah, there we go. So you can just go around, fix up these little mistakes, and then it should be good after you do this. So I'm not gonna lie, you couldn't even see that really from this far back, but I mean, even fixing that made it look so much better. So this is honestly it, and let's see what it looks like in studio right now. So I put it in studio and gave it a little bit, you know, a little chill 500K right here. But the icon itself actually looks really good next to this text label amount of cash. And I think AI actually did a pretty good job. And keep in mind, that was just simply, you know, telling it what to do. You can expand your prompt so much more and make it so much better and actually iterate based off what you want, where you have to do like virtually no editing. And even if you don't want to pay for Photoshop, go on Google, go on Photopea or Pixlr E and just do that simple select on the stroke, make it black, and it'll be perfect. And it's just that easy. So if you guys enjoyed this video and you want to see more things on how to make images with AI, how to code with AI, how to freaking come up with game ideas with AI, really anything, just let me know in the comments down below and I will be happy to make way more videos on that, as AI is honestly the future and people hating on it are just honestly mad because it's about to take their jobs, take everything that they're doing away, all of their skills, and just kind of render it useless. So if you do want to see more, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.